There was a time when I stopped writing because I was like, well, no one is going to want to read this stuff, particularly because of the way that I write. I write in Spanish and English and Spanglish. And I don't know how to write any other way because I mine my experiences a lot. And to make things authentic, to make things authentically me, because that's the whole point of writing, right? Is to have my stories be a representation of lived experiences so that way I can share that with others in the hopes that they can see a little bit of themselves in there, or if not, they can at least learn about somebody else other than themselves or their own group. But after getting really negative feedback, not the constructive kind, on writing in Spanglish, I was like, well, maybe this is not for me. And I went a whole year without even doing it. And as it is, when you put your passion on hold or you stifle it, like, it just comes out eventually, right? And that's what happened to me. But before I went, I was reading this book, Nocturna, and then I saw it in there. And this is a traditionally published book, did very well and everything, had an end cap at the bookstore and everything. And long and behold, I open it, I start reading it. Guess what it has? Spanglish. And that was my turning point, that I was like, you know what? Not only am I going to write, and I'm going to write with abandon, but I'm going to publish my own shit too, because I'm like, fuck this hose. Why? For really? You went all out to bring me down because I write the way that I write. And then I see this on the shelf. And I'm not talking, there was some white lady that told me this. And I had to get angry at first. But after getting angry, I was like, I got focused. And I was like, when in searching for schools, universities that do MFA in creative writing, found it. Me apunté, I registered, got accepted, completed my MFA in creative writing because I was like, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to go all in. I want to learn the rules from the professors, from the people that know, because if I'm going to be a rule breaker, let me learn the rules first. And that was my way because I'm a traditional learner. So I did that, graduated. My thesis became Mrs. Franchy's Evil Ring, won these 2 awards in Spanglish, no translation. And that was my big, and I'm continuing to write. I'll be publishing the Ordinary Bruja here, Spanglish as well. Will be some translation in there, but that's for the diaspora, right? That because of whatever assimilation trauma, didn't learn Spanish, and I'm going to do that for them. And if it benefits others, so be it. But that's not for them. That's for my people in the diaspora. And that's why it is so important. Representation, it is so important. If it wasn't because I saw this book, I want to tear up. If it wasn't because I saw this book and I started reading it, and I noticed that it was a traditional published book, and then understanding the publishing industry, I could only imagine the hoops that she had to go through. Publish this. First be accepted, and for the publishing house to be okay with it, and then to publish it. And then it did well. And because of all of that, because of all the steps that she did, I was able to see it. And that lit a fire in me so that way I can make my own publishing LLC and start writing my own books. But that's why representation matter. And that's why, if you're listening to this and you're like, oh, I don't know if I should write that story, I don't know if I should publish it or whatnot, do it. There may be somebody out there like me that has stopped because of whatever somebody else told them. And they're just waiting to see your book, to see your painting, to see your work, to see your dibujo out there, right? To give them the okay that they can do the same thing because they had it in them all along. Do it.